Hey, what's up everybody, man? So I was gonna leave this video off my channel because it's not really football related, but I was pretty much inspired to go on ahead and make the video anyway. So we here making this video. So Sha'Carri Richardson, everybody knows who she is by now. She's the Olympic runner that got suspended for a month for smoking weed. Now this is just the harsh truth about the situation. It's okay to sympathize for Sha'Carri because, you know, she is missing one of the biggest events of her life. You feel me? It's the Olympics. Plus, she was smoking weed only because she was trying to cope with her mother's death. So we can't really sit up here and tell people how to grieve. So it's okay to sympathize for her. But what is not okay to do is completely ignore the rules. The rules was that she can't be smoking that bag. You feel me? They don't care. This pretty much that simple. They don't care. You can't be smoking weed. She knew she wasn't supposed to be smoking that bag, and she smoked the bag anyway. Knew she was going to get drug tested. Like, she knew the rules. Anybody that's training for the Olympics, you know the rules. The rules have been the same for decades. She just ended up getting drug tested like she knew she was going to get drug tested and ended up failing the test. Now she can't run for a month. I don't see nothing wrong here. We can sit up here all day and talk about how weed is not a performance enhancer. We can sit up here and talk about how weed is damn near legal everywhere. And you can sit up here and talk about how weed is just weed and it's not a drug. We can sit up here and talk about those things. But at the end of the day, the Olympics classifies THC weed, or should I say cannabis to be technical, a drug. So she is not supposed to be smoking that. She smoked it, and she ended up breaking the rules. It's pretty much that simple. Now, I do understand that weed was legal in Oregon, which is where she smoked the bag at anyway, but that doesn't matter. Like, come on, y'all know how this goes. Look at the NBA. Portland, Oregon. It is where the Trailblazers play ball every single year. Have you ever heard about any of them getting suspended for smoking weed? No, because they know not to smoke the weed. The league rules and the Olympic rules are different from the state laws. It's always been that way. This is nothing new. So I don't even know why people brought that up. We can sit up here and talk about how the rules can change, though. That's different. But we can't sit up here and ignore the rules that are already in place. They've been in place for decades. And the thing that's making me mad is people are acting like they've never seen players get suspended for smoking weed. Like, come on. Josh Gordon, they got suspended damn near every single season for smoking weed. We done seen Martavius Bryant fall victim to the bag. Gregory for the Cowboys fall victim to the bag. We done seen Justin Blackmon fall victim to the bag. We've seen players fall victim to the bag. This is not the first occasion where someone has got suspended for smoking weed. So I can give all the females a pass because, you know, they don't really keep up with sports like that. But you dudes, y'all know what's up. Stop acting like this is something new. Now the players are really being hypocrites. The players, you got D-Wade that has something to say, talking about how they probably got their hands in the money that's being made for weed. That may be true. You got Odell Beckham Jr., you got Myles Garrett, Eric Ebron, Patrick Mahomes talking about this BS and that the girl should still run. I understand how you feel. You feel me? But at the end of the day, y'all are hypocrites because y'all have been playing sports all these years, and have y'all ever failed a drug test? No, because y'all know y'all ain't supposed to be smoking that bag, and y'all never got caught up smoking the bag. You feel me? Y'all have never failed a drug test, so y'all can follow the rules. Why can't she follow the rules? And y'all have seen players get suspended for smoking weed, and they never said nothing back then. What makes this Olympic girl any different? It's just the simple things like that. Just players really just sitting up here being hypocritical and just saying stuff. I can understand why she smoked the weed. I feel bad for her situation, but at the end of the day, it's nobody's fault. It's not the Olympics' fault. It's nobody's fault. It's just that the Olympics happened to come at a tough time in her life where she was dealing with her mother's death. She ended up falling victim to the bag, and now she ends up getting suspended for it. At least she still gets to run for relays. I know that's probably not her bread and butter, but at least she still gets to do that. But you can't get mad for her getting suspended. Then you got people pointing to the Michael Phelps situation. Michael Phelps got suspended after the Olympics. He got caught after the Olympics, and his suspension was longer than hers. It was 3 months. So I don't see anything racist there that people trying to pull too. You get what I'm saying? So Sha'Carri Richardson simply broke the rules. Nobody's wrong. She knew she's wrong. She owned up to it. And hopefully next time around, this doesn't happen again because she's very talented. Now she got a global name for herself. I didn't even know who she was until she smoked a bag, you know? So hopefully she doesn't do this again. I don't really see a reason for her to do it again anyway because she claims she only did it for that reason, you know? So that's pretty much how I feel about this situation. We can talk about how the rules can be changed. That's okay. It's okay to sympathize for her as well because she is human at the end of the day, and we all can understand that weed may not be crack, you know? But we cannot sit up here and simply ignore the rules and act like the Olympics is wrong for her breaking the rules that have been in place for decades. Like, let's just come to reality here, you know? So let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe. I got more content coming soon.